Marfoogle News going live in 3. All right, what is going on, guys? It is Adam, aka Marf, and this is Marfoogle News. What happened in Texas is absolutely shocking. If you haven't been watching for the last 48 hours, it has been really, really insane as far as all of the videos, and of course the clips that are coming out of this storm is absolutely crazy, and there's a lot of questions surrounding it. But first off, the perished number has actually bounced around quite a bit. There has been a lot of really tragic events that have happened right here in Texas, just in this event alone, not counting everything else in the world that's going wrong. We're doing an early show again. Just want to let you guys know I unexpectedly have to move. I've known for about a month now, but basically they gave us that they're selling the house kind of thing. So I am doing an early show. I hope that didn't perturb too many of you. If you like this time slot, please let me know in the comments down below. But the Texas flood has ended up taking over 100, and I'm sure that number will actually go up. The Texas Division of Emergency Management predicted the number of perished as a result of the catastrophic flooding in Kerrville on July 4th would top 100. I believe it's going to be much higher than that, but again, I'm not there. And there's people in the ground. They're on the ground. There's actual Foogle family members there that are saying that it is horrendous. It's the worst thing that they've ever seen. Now, a lot of the questions revolve around how fast this happened. There are literal clips of basically a wave coming in, almost like a tsunami. So again, we'll talk about that here in 2 seconds. I do want to remind you guys, we're completely independent. If you do want to support us and protect yourself at the same time, we have great products and affiliates over on marfooglenews.com. One of our most preferred is an EMP shield, because this will actually protect you against not only an EMP strike from an adversary, but it will also protect you against a Carrington level event from the sun. This device will actually ground the signal in either event in less than 500 trillionths of a second. So again, this is the same technology and the same device used by agencies like DHS, DOD, FBI, the Air Force. Again, their list of clients is growing. Again, we've been with them before any of those contracts, and again, it is a family-related, run and again, different company than you've ever seen. They used to send us Christmas videos. At this point, they are so big that they can't. But man, there is not a company that I would refer you to with more oomph than this one. Again, go over and check it out, marfooglenews.com/EMP, and make sure to use the code MARF. You'll get $50 off per device, and you'll be helping our small channel out at the same time. Again, if you see any affiliates or ads on our show, I know that nobody likes them, but these ones I do believe will either save your life or end up protecting you through a disaster. Disasters just like today. Let's bring in my co-host/internet brother, Dex James. What is going on, and how are you doing today?
Well, hello, Adam, and hello, Foogle fam. I'm doing just fine.
So here's another thing I heard about as a creator about a couple months ago, and this is something that is very, very sensitive, because there's a lot of videos coming out, and I do believe that they're real. I don't know the explanation of them, but there is the color blue, and it's involved in stuff coming down from the sky and piling up. And this was something that was posted to social media the day before. The thing that I heard about is that there may be AI-generated videos that are put out that make people like myself and others cover something, and then essentially they have you rope right around, tug you off of platforms and such. So I am very, very weary, especially since I heard about that from a much, much larger creator. Essentially said that this is something that, doesn't even come from the government. This comes like at the world level that they're going to be trying to do. So when I saw this, it was like immediately people started posting the videos of this program. Now, Texas is one of the few states. Dex, did you know, we covered this, Texas was one of the few states that actually publicly put out in their government documents that they were doing a program as far as dropping stuff. Do you remember that?
And there's companies there, like this one from the CEO here of that particular company, that actually do this daily and often.
So the questions are, again, that, something that this is so unusual and so out of the blue, no pun intended, that people have a lot of questions. Now, they are going to chop it up that social media is just, running rampant with their imagination, but the people in Texas don't feel so happy about, being, quashed as far as their questions goes. Because a lot of people are asking questions, a lot of people are pissed, and in this day and age, now, essentially, social media has made a kind of a judgment on this. They do not believe it is that it's natural, or that it had some help from somewhere else. Now, as far as this goes, this CEO of Rainmaker Technology will appear in a live SpaceX. Let's see here. Go to the main point. It says Rainmaker confirmed it flew a 20-minute program that dropped stuff on July 2nd over Karnes County, located southeast of the zone. The operation targeted two puffy things in the sky that reportedly dissipated later that afternoon. No further flights were conducted. Now, is that related to the videos of the stuff all over the tarps? If you don't know what I mean, just look up blue on tarps, and you'll see there's a ton of this all over social media. Now, I truly believe that we are going to see more events like this. What is your opinion on them? Let me know in the comments down below. And then here is a time lapse. I'm going to show you this. This is absolutely insane. This is over let me make sure that I'm correctly quoting this. Yeah, this is just 10 minutes. So let me go over to this video here real quick and show you exactly what we mean. This is a video posted by AccuWeather. And let me make sure that you guys can see it. So this was in just 10 minutes. Again, 10 minutes. This basically went from this to this. So, in fact, in the first, I would say, minute and 30 seconds of the 10-minute time lapse, you see that. So, and then from there, it goes straight up to there, and then to there, to final. To look at the before and after, to see this, and then in 10 minutes to have this, I mean, really, really understand that. Again, great video by Robert Ivy and got by AccuWeather. So yeah, check that out. That is absolutely insane. That is incredibly scary. These people had to essentially, this is like a tsunami. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, and I've been covering this stuff for 9 years. As far as flash floods go, I don't think I've ever seen something this fast. So a lot of questions around it. I'm sure that people are never going to let this go to sleep. As far as people that don't live there, the sad part is people will see this kind of thing, and because it's not where they live, they don't care. But I do believe there's a lot of good people out there that do care. There's going to be a lot of help. But the responses to these events is even another debatable thing. As far as, North Carolina, in Hawaii, in California, and when we have these massive events, or even Texas when they had that freeze, it's like the response to it from agencies is always in question as far as how good they are. Dex, the Coast Guard swimmer, do you want to talk about this guy? It ended up saving a ton of people.
Yeah, so a U.S. Coast Guard rescuer has been hailed an American hero by the presidents after he saved, they're quoting, 165 people from the extreme floods. Scott Ruskin, 26, a helicopter rescue swimmer from New Jersey, was praised for his life-saving efforts as he was deployed on his first mission to evacuate the children from Camp Mystic there in Texas. He was given the role of triage at the scene, but leapt into action and was seen on video being airlifted from a roof of a building submerged in deep floodwater. He told the Post that's what it's all about, right? Like, this is what we do. It's our job. This is why we take those risks all the time. This is why, like, Coast Guardmen and women are risking their lives every day, end quote. So, yeah, he is being hailed, I guess, for numerous saves. I'm sure there's plenty of people like him. This is just one person, I guess, that they're highlighting. There's a lot of people that are involved in trying to find and rescue the people that are stranded or, and in some cases perished, obviously. But many people are being rescued out of treetops, rooftops, floating buildings. Some people I've heard of, they've broken through windows to try to get people out of floating debris inside a floating building. It's been insane.
And there is a video, and I don't know if this is verified or not, but I did see something beforehand that this has actually happened in almost the same area before, and even in Texas they had an event where a camp was actually swept away. 27 campers and counselors perished. It doesn't do the breakdown of how many of those were campers and how many of those were counselors. But this is one where we lost a lot of children. You know, these are kids that had a whole life in front of them. Go ahead.
That same region has had similar disasters in 1987, 2002, and 2015.
Yeah, the 1987 one, I believe, is the one. There's videos of the students that essentially got taken downriver, and each one of them clung onto a different tree. You'll have to go look up that video. I saw it right before I came on. So, but you know, with that many lives lost, as far as, and especially wee ones, like these are kids. So this is going to be something that I hope that the community, everybody comes out and does show their support for any Texan in need right now. Again, I'm praying for everybody that is still stuck somewhere, that is still possibly in need of help. Again, I hope that everyone has been rescued by this point, but essentially how it looks like is there very well may be people that are still out there needing help, that are still stuck under something or still grabbing on to something. So this is a really incredible thing, and they're even warning about more events. So we'll cover that in the days to come if there is another flash flood anywhere. And again, there's North Carolina, there's other areas that are really badly hit. So again, I love you guys, and I pray for all of you that were affected by this. If there's Foogle fam that are affected by this, let us know. We would love to hear from you and to let us know that you're okay and how things are. All right, you guys, we'll see you on our next show. We're going to be doing it right after this. And again, on the next show, we're going to talk about a whole lot. We're going to talk about not only war, but a ton of different headlines that happened over the weekend. Again, you have EpiPen. They're saying that they confirmed he perished on his own will. You have Diddy that is now not guilty. I mean, it's just absolute absurdity. And then, of course, a ton of stuff going on in the world and in geopolitics. So join us for the next show. If you're in the chat, just stay here. If you are watching the replay, all you have to do to get to the next show is click here. We'll see you in just a minute. Be safe, be prepared, and Marf out.